channel, and on today's tutorial I am bringing you guys a super easy, super fast drugstore makeup tutorial, and I am using gold glitter, as you guys can see. Again, I asked you on my Snapchat what you guys wanted to see, and literally basically all of you guys told me you guys wanted to see gold glitter and drugstore. So here I am bringing you guys what you want. To be honest with you, I couldn't be any more happier with the decision you guys made for this look. It is so beautiful and so classy and so easy. If you guys have a difficult time doing eyeliner, not to worry, because this look does not require any eyeliner whatsoever, well, only on the waterline, but that is not difficult to do. I feel like for today's makeup, I really wanted to keep it very simple and fast, just because on my previous makeup that I did for Christmas, I did a very elaborated, very hard look. So I feel like not a lot of people could do that, but this, literally anybody could pull it off and anybody could do it. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. Be safe. I would love to know your New Year's resolution, so if you guys want to share that with me, I would be so happy to read it. And without further ado, if you guys want to know how to get this gold glitter look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna get started, and as you guys can tell, I already have this side of my face done. The foundation that I'm using today is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 220. This is my favorite foundation ever. It is such full coverage and it doesn't make your face look cakey. So this is what I use as my foundation. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to see a little pattern here. I'm obsessed with Maybelline. I feel like Maybelline has the best drugstore makeup. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So for the concealer, I already did this side because I had to put glitter, so I had to do it first. But I'm just gonna be creating a upside down triangle. And normally I would go in the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit on the chin. But since I already did that, I'm just gonna be showing you guys this side of the face. So then I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Junkees beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna be blending all that together. You guys, these sponges are so inexpensive. They come in a pack of 4, and I believe they're $12, so you cannot beat that. It is absolutely amazing. And the sponges are such good quality. Literally, this is all I use now. Alright, and now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Airspun Translucent Powder. You guys can find this at Walmart and I believe also at CVS. So I'm just going to be baking under my eyes, especially since we're going to be using glitter. You guys already know, if you've been following my channel, I love packing this powder underneath my eyes just in case we have fallout. We could just swipe it all away. Alright guys, so for the whole entire look, I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Nudes palette, and it's literally one of my favorite drugstore palettes. It's just the perfect nudes, obviously. So for my transition color, the first color that we're going to be using on our crease, I'm going to be using this shade right here. Okay guys, so for a eyeshadow primer, what I used was the concealer that I used down here, and then all I did is went in with my beauty blender and then kind of patted it together and setting it at the same time with a little bit of that translucent shade. So now taking that color that we previously talked about, I'm going to be applying this right on the crease. I'm going to start at the outer corner and then working my way into the inner corner. The color that we're applying right now doesn't have to be too precise, just because it is our transition color and we just want it all over the crease. Just make sure it is really well blended. I keep on taking a little bit more color and then packing it on a little bit more, and then again keep adding the color until the color that we just applied is very pigmented and bright. So for this whole look, I'm literally using only 2 shades. This first one that we just applied, and then we're gonna go in with this darker one and apply it on the crease. Honestly, you guys, I think this is the easiest eye tutorial that I've ever done. I'm just gonna be taking that darker maroon shade and applying it a little bit lower onto the crease. There's not a lot of precision with this look, honestly, you guys. The only thing that makes it look put together is that everything is well blended. So just make sure that is always really nicely blended. Going back to the first brush that we applied and blending those two shades together. So for my next step, I'm going to be taking my duo lash glue and I'm going to be applying a little bit on the back of my hand. As you guys can tell, I'm not applying anything on my lid color today. I'm going to be using the NYX Gold Glitter and I'm going to be applying it just as if I was applying a lid color. Now what we're gonna do is go in with a big fluffy brush and start swiping all the excess glitter off along with the baking powder. This is why it's so helpful to use that baking powder before you start the glitter look, because you can just swipe everything off. The next step is just to curl your eyelashes, apply some mascara, and then your falsies. Okay, so now all that's left is to apply our falsies. These are not from the drugstore, but they do have drugstore prices. I got these off of Amazon and they are so beautiful and wispy. I will leave them down in the description box so you guys can check them out if you guys like them. Alright, so now for the last part, we're going to be taking a little bit of that dark brown color that we used on our crease. And I'm going to be taking a little flat brush and applying it right on my lower lash line. Okay, so last I'm gonna apply some black eyeliner on the waterline. Alright babes, so you guys know the drill. After the eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and start with contouring the face. For today's contour, very sad moment. I think this is gonna be the last time I use this because there's literally nothing left, but I'm still fighting. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Mineral Powder in Dark. This is a discontinued powder, I believe, because I've been looking for it and they don't have it anymore. So to contour, what you're supposed to do is start at the tip of the ear and bring it down to the side of your mouth. Obviously not all the way down, but we're gonna go ahead and bring it maybe halfway. We're gonna go ahead and clean up the contour, so I'm gonna use my translucent powder and carve it out. For blush today, I'm gonna be using my favorite of all time. This is the Milani Coral Cove blush. This color can be so pigmented, so just make sure to use a little bit. After you've been letting that set for 10 minutes, go ahead and swipe it off. Last but definitely not least, since it's New Year's, we're gonna go in with the highlight. For today's highlight, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Highlighting Gold Bar. You guys, I think the highlight is winning me over. I am obsessed with this. I don't know why. If you guys know, I'm not a fan of highlighting, but I mean, this one though, it is so beautiful and so nice. So we're gonna be using this as a highlight today. I literally can't with this. Now skipping onto the lips, I'm gonna be using the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. Next, I'm going to be using my favorite lipstick from the drugstore. This is from the brand Flower in the shade Morning Glory. This is literally such a beautiful, like, pinkish nude color. So I'm going to be applying that just in the center of the lip. And then lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some gloss. I want us to be shining bright like a diamond on New Year's, so we have to go in with the gloss. You guys can do a matte if you guys like, but I feel like today is super appropriate for a glossy lip, and I haven't done one in a while, so glossy it is. Alright guys, that was it for today's tutorial. I hope it wasn't too difficult. As I mentioned earlier in the intro, I try to make this as easy and simple as possible. I literally sat down to do this side of my face and finished it in 5 minutes. So if you guys are in a rush, you guys could definitely do this look in literally no more than 10 minutes and you'll be looking so cute and glam. I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for this amazing year. You guys have made so many things possible for me, and I don't think you guys will ever understand how grateful I am to have you in my life. This year was definitely a roller coaster. I was stuck at 3,000 for the first, I think, 5 months on my channel, and then after that it exploded and we're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and I am just so happy and so blessed to have you guys in my life. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss another video like this one. I do a lot of makeup tutorials, a lot of testing weird things, and a lot of makeup tips and tricks. If you guys are already subscribed to my channel, make sure to click the little bell button so you guys get notified every time I upload a new video. If you want to be more in contact with me, you guys know I love to chat one-on-one with you guys and get to know you and be friends. So if you want to be more in contact with me, you can follow me on my social media. I have Snapchat and Instagram. I will leave those down in the description box. I want to thank you guys again so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all dearly, and I will see you guys next year. Bye!